Out in right field, number 5, Jacob Guevara. At third base tonight, number 9, Emmett Nettles. At second base, number 2, Nolan Westbrook. And out in center field, number 11, Leighton Lotka, along with the rest of the Tigers.
Yeah, he's on the picture fountain.
Where's Donnie?
He's in Fort Worth.
Oh, damn, what the hell are you doing? What's he up there for?
Hi, how are you?
What's he up there for?
If you please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. All right, Little League, before you run off the field, turn around and let your parents take a picture.
They take off running.
Ain't nobody, ain't nobody. Hey, okay, everybody got to do it.
Once again, thank you, Floresville Little League, for joining us tonight for tonight's game. And at this time, we also want to welcome our umpires, Gilbert Rangel, working behind the plate, and Robert Alvarez, working the bases. Let's give a round of applause to our umpires today. Thank you for joining us. All right, baseball fans, let's play some ball. At the plate for the Mavericks, number 7, Jared Cavazos.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Floresville Tiger Baseball. Floresville Tigers facing off against the Pearsall Mavericks for the second time this season. And Cavazos with Cardenas on the mound goes down in 3 pitches.
Number 4, Jonathan Rivera.
This is Jonathan Rivera. And Cardenas, he has been fantastic on the plate for the Tigers, excuse me, on the mound for the Tigers so far this year. Tigers winning 12-0 in their first matchup against the Mavericks. It's a 1-1 count. Surrounding Cardenas on the infield, Emmett Nettles at third, Austin Meyer at the shortstop. It's 1-2. Nolan Westbrook at second, Jane Moreno at first. Now in the grass in the outfield. Out at left, Chase Schultz. Center field, Lane Lotka, and at right, Jacob Guevara. And for noticing a familiar piece missing out of the lineup again, Jacob Hahn out for yet another game with that broken collarbone. Hope to see him as well as Aiden Waters back here pretty soon as the Tigers are inching closer into playoff contention. Got a 2-2 count. It's in there. Back-to-back strikeouts for Cardenas to begin inning number 1.
Number 15, Ryan Martinez.
back bottom of the first inning here in Floresville, Texas. The Tigers lead off with Austin Meyer. Takes the ball outside. The Tigers looking to almost immediately capitalize after that stellar first inning 3 strikeout performance. Brian Cardenas right there. Look to continue that all game long. That pitch was almost in the same spot. It's called a strike. 1-1. Meyer, who was out for about half the season with a back injury, looking to find his form. It's 2-1. Cardenas will be on deck. Here's Jonathan Rivera on the mound for the Mavericks. Likes that outside corner. Meyer hasn't swung the bat yet. It's 3-1. At the bottom that time, just inside the box for a strike. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's up. Leadoff walk for Meyer.
Go, Bray.
Number 10, Brian Cardenas, batting for the Tigers.
Go, Bray.
There's Brian Cardenas. He's going to try to lay down a bunt. Takes a ball. At least showed it. There's 1-0. Swung on, bouncing ball to the right side. Played by the first baseman. Throw to first is... That was off the bag. Look at that. And Cardenas looked like a routine out. Mavericks made it harder than it looked. And Cardenas is able to reach on an infield error. In comes Jonathan Garcia at a courtesy run for him.
Number 8, Jonathan Garcia taking over at first. Tigers now with runners on first and second. That'll bring up number 7, Coy Mites, batting for the Tigers.
This is Coy Maines. Nobody out, 2 runners on. Looking good for the Tigers. Pitch is up. Two no.
2-0's the count.
Rivera having a lot of trouble putting the ball in the strike zone for the Mavericks. Tigers doing a good job of capitalizing. Of course, Cardenas putting it in play to get himself on base. Maines this time will take a strike.
Get right there, get right there. You ready now, 7? You ready now?
Pitch in the dirt, good stop. Byer's going to go to third, and bad decision. Gets tied down on his way there. First down for the Tigers.
One out to the Tigers.
The Tigers lose one of our base runners. Now 1 out in the inning, a 3-1 count on Maines. Looked pretty surprising. I'm surprised they sent him there. Considering Maines had a 3-1 count. So far not an out recorded by Rivera's. Maines fouls it away to make the count full.
Brings us to a full count, 3-2.
2 walks. Given up by Rivera. Tigers with now first and second occupied again.
2 runners on base. Runners on first and second. Number 16, Jaden Moreno. Batting
Now
for the
that
Tigers.
decision of sending Byer in the rearview mirror, but it's eerie knowing that the bases could have been loaded at this point right now.
Taking over at first base.
Still a runner in scoring position, still in good shape. So Landon Moots will take over at first. It is a courtesy for Maines, who's playing catcher defensively.
Let's go, John!
2 walks, a reach on error, and Byer out on the base pass. The summary so far of the inning, 1 out. Jaden Moreno in the 4 spot. Up to bat. Takes the pitch low. And the Tigers got to take their chances efficiently here, and again, still not very many strikes in the zone here. Got to keep our composure and not swing it. Pitches outside as he grounds one toward the shortstop. Out at second, throw's going to be late, but you get the force out of Mutz at second. Tigers move a runner to third, and Moreno a reach. Runners at the corners, 2 outs.
At the plate for the Tigers, number 4, Chase Schultz.
Bring
2
him in,
outs.
4. Bring him in, 4. Bring him in.
It's in there, strike 1.
Come on, 4. Come on, 4.
And
Come on,
Schultz getting
4.
the
You ready
sign
now?
from Coach Salazar over at
Bring him
third.
in.
2 runners on. Runners are first and third. Moreno going to go to second. The ball is dropped. The catcher having some trouble finding it. And Moreno will get in with a stolen base. 2 runners in scoring position now.
Brings our count to 2 and 0. 2 and 1, looks like. Oh, 1 and 1.
Come on, 4. Bring him in.
One ball, 1 strike on Schultz. Big at bat
Good eye.
here early in this one to trying to make a statement. It's 2-1. Ooh, got close. Oh, the home plate umpire says that he did. Trying to check his swing. And a pitch way up in the zone.
Come on, 4. You ready now? Come on, 4.
2-2.
Come on, hit the ball now.
3-2. Keep the composure here.
You gotta really like it.
Fouls it away.
Heads up, heads up.
You see Rivera having some trouble with the sun as it's sitting right there on the mound.
Come on, 4.
And Schultz swings and misses, strikes out. Ends a promising first inning, no score.
Baseball, softball fans, I don't know if you can tell, but I can smell that grill going.
After a stellar first inning by Brian Cardenas on the mound, 3 strikeouts and 3 batters faced. Look to do the same here. 21, the Tigers offensively again, a promising first inning would ended after the Schultz strikeout. You really probably could have forced a run in with Byers' decision to try and get to third. It really ended up backfiring. We're in the top of the second with no score. It's a 1-2 count. Cardenas just missed it there. 2-2. Swing and miss and the strikeout. 4 batters faced, 4 strikeouts for Cardenas. Stellar start continues.
Number 12, Rini Peralta at the plate for the Mavericks.
Rini Peralta, 5th batter for the Mavericks. Swings late, fouled it away. 0-2.
With a foul ball, that gives us a count of 0-2.
Cardenas ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes on Peralta. Ooh, way up. 1-2. Tried to get him with a fastball, missed the spot.
Foul ball keeps our count at 1-2.
Have another 1-2 after the foul ball. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And Peralta thought that was his fourth ball. It was not. Count is now full. Good job fighting back at the count after being down 0-2, but then he takes a strike. Cardenas has faced 5, has struck out 5.
Two outs to the Mavericks. That's going to bring up number 2, Easton Martinez.
Easton Martinez at the plate, swings and misses. 0-2 already.
One more.
Just missed it. Cardenas wanted that one. 1-2. Got him. Cardenas again. 2 innings, 6 strikeouts in 6 batters. Bottom of the second inning, Tigers back on offense. Jacob Guevara to begin as he hits one on the ground to second. Couple of bounces with one pitch and the ground out.
Now at the plate for the Tigers, number 9, Emmett Nettles.
Here's Emmett Nettles. Takes a pitch in the dirt. One and one. So again, Rivera hasn't looked as sharp as I'm assuming he'd like to look. Did a great job getting out of trouble in that first inning, but then he got the ground ball right away from Guevara. 1-1 count to Nettles. Swinging a grounder to third. Tough throw, and Nettles gets there. Great job. It's going to be another infield error on the Mavericks. Tigers still looking for their first hit of the game, but Tigers will have their fourth base runner.
Brings up number 2, Nolan
The
Westbrook.
first one of the inning. Nolan Westbrook, but Nettles on first. One out in the inning. Nettles going to go to second. Throw's coming, and he's missed, and it's going into the outfield. And Nettles wanted to try to get to third, but slipped on his way there. But probably would have gotten caught. So good decision. Stolen base for Nettles. Second of the game as a team for the Tigers.
Tigers now on second.
One-0 count to Westbrook. I'd like to apologize to the other comment. This is now the Tigers' fifth base runner. He's still without a hit, 3 walks, 2 reaches on error. Another on the ground, takes a tough hop, but the second baseman corrals it. Another ground out for the Tigers, 2 outs. Nettles advances to third.
2 outs to the Tigers. Runner on third. That brings up number 11, Leighton Laka.
Laka. Ball goes, oh, it's going to go past the catcher. Nettles going to come in and score. Tigers take the lead. Look at that, a blunder on a wild pitch. Tigers grab the lead. For the Tigers, yet to record a hit, but have 2 walks and 3 errors to get themselves on base with a 1-0 lead. Good job by the second baseman on the hit. It's a tough play, but it's going to be another error.
Base hit for the Tigers.
There we go. Let's get it going. Get it going.
A great job by Latka. Play easily could have been made. The Tigers now have their 6th base runner. 4 of them have reached by an error. heavily capitalizing off the Mavericks' mistakes. As Lotka's going to go, but Byer fouled it, so he'll head back. We've now seen 4 infield errors, in which have really helped the Tigers get their first run. Byer back-to-back foul balls, 0-2. Another foul back to the screen, 0-2 again.
Count stays at 0-2.
Oh, wow. That was close. Lotka leaking a little too far for comfort, but he gets back to the bag safely. Myers sends one to center field and misplayed and over his head.
There we go.
And the center fielder is going to call for the ball stuck back at the fence. Oh man, that would have scored a run. Lotka is going to come and cross the plate, and they're going to make sure this ball's not playable. Wow. This would be tough again, as Lotka would have scored easily. Going to try to figure out where to send the runners.
No harm, John. Hey, no harm. Here we go. Ground ball.
So Byer going to have a ground rule double, which is probably the worst case scenario that could have happened right there. You wouldn't think a double is a necessarily bad thing, but what happens when it becomes a ground rule double? And you can only, the runners that's on base only allowed to advance 2 bases, and if he's at first, he just gets to go to third, and that easily would have scored Lotka for a 2-0 lead. But remains 1-0 lead, but Byer with the double for the Tigers' first hit of the game.
Come on, Chen, do it again.
And now we need another.
Go B.
Gardenia's swing and miss.
Go see it.
It's the outside corner for another strike, and it's 0-2.
Do your thing.
Gardenia sends one to center again. And that time the center fielder makes the play to end the inning. Tigers lose out on a run on the ground rule double, but they get a run as well. 1-0 Floresville.
6, Jaden Ortiz.
Oh, 2 pitch. Just missed it, 1-2. Breaking ball and found away.
Heads up. Count stays at 1-2.
No.
1-2 pitch, got him. Martinez remains perfect. 7 Ks.
Number 20, Aaron Valdez.
Peter off the plate, 1-1. A good pitch, 1-2.
1-2 is the count, 1 out.
Huh? Shortstop. I told him to hit a home run. Almost.
Got him. Keep it going, man.
Good job, Pitt. Good job.
2 outs to the Mavericks. Number 11, Logan Rodriguez for the Mavericks.
There's Logan Rodriguez, who'll be the 9 hitter. Cardenas has struck out every batter he's seen so far tonight. 2 2/3 innings, 8 strikeouts. Swing and a miss there. It's 1-1.
1-1's the count.
Go, Brian.
2-1. Swung on a pitch inside, 2-2.
2-2's the count. 2 outs.
Go, one more.
And another. There's 9 strikeouts. Maines will try to put him out. Oh, no. Man. And he's still out. Okay. Yeah, still a strikeout. Bottom of the third inning for the Tigers. In a 1-0 lead. That pitch hit the grass before it came toward the plate. Maines will be the leadoff. Going back to the end of the top of the third, Cardenas got his 9th strikeout and his 9th batter, which is a ridiculous statistic. We'll continue to talk about his stellar performance so far as the game continues.
Let's go, Corey.
So the ball was dropped. Again, it was a drop third strike.
1-1's the count.
But they called the runner running out of the base pass, and that's what got him out. Maines pops it straight out. And it's clearly going to be a foul. That almost dropped right into the front of the stands. It got stuck on the railing up top. Gave everybody a little mini heart attack, but we're all okay. Back to the game now, 1-2 on Maines as people continue to. And Maines, I believe he did not foul it off himself, and it's going to get dropped. Oh my goodness. Maines an unorthodox reach.
Batting for the Tigers, number 16, Jaden Moreno.
Landon Moots will take over first again.
Oh, Moreno, hit that ball, Moreno.
Moreno up the gut, base hit. Mutz on his way to third. Ball coming in hot, and he slides in, and he got him. Mutz a little too slow, could not get his way to third. Maybe a late slide, but it's a tough play. Mutz did all he could do. That'll be the second time the Tigers get tagged out on their way to third base. Moreno with the single advances to second on the throw to third, so he'll be in scoring position with 1 out. So momentum killer for the Tigers. There's Schultz goes after that first pitch, but hits it into shallow right.
Just hit the ball. It's all right. Just hit it.
With a fly out, line out, whatever you want to call it. It looked like a fly out. But whatever kind of out it is, the second of the inning for the Tigers.
It's all right, Ford. Good hit. It's all right. It's all right.
Number 5,
Come on,
Jacob
fight.
Guevara.
Come on, fight.
Tigers have done a good job putting the ball in play. They've only struck out once as a team. Guevara lines it and right up the gut again. Moreno's going to get sent to the plate. Ball got dropped. He'll score 2-0. And Jacob Guevara, RBI 2-out single.
For the Tigers, number 16, Jaden Moreno.
Good job, Moreno. Keep it going, Tigers. Let's keep it going.
Celebrating number 9, Emmett Nettles.
Pitch up against Nettles. No ball 1.
Come on, 9. Let's keep it going, 9. Come on. Keep it going.
Nettles up in the air. Back in the stanchions again. Everybody's real on edge. here in the stands now to what occurred earlier. One and one after the foul ball. Runner on first, and Guevara just had the RBI single to bring home Jaden Moreno. Oh, and Nettles. And Guevara with a stolen base. That was just a swing and go. Nettles went after that pitch in the other's batter's box. But it worked out. It's 1-2. Worked out to get the stolen base at least.
Second. 1 and 2's a count. 2 outs.
Third stolen base for the Tigers. 1-2 count to Nettles.
Come on, 9. Good eye.
And it's off the plate. Count even at 2.
Brings us to 2 and 2.
Oh, wow. Nettles almost got hit by that inside pitch. Just gets out of the way. Count goes full.
Full count. 3 and 2.
Nettles
All right, 9.
gets the bottom of it to stay alive. Nettles just contacted it. It's the end of the bat. He'll see another payoff pitch. As the crowd cheers him on. 3-2 pitch. And straight up in the air. See who wants it for the Mavericks. And Rivera makes the grab, ends the inning. Tigers get another on the board. They lead at 2-0 after 3.
Once again.
Top of the fourth inning, Cardenas to continue his stellar job so far.
Back at the top of the
Looks
Maverick
to.
lineup. Number
Top of
7,
the lineup.
Jaron Cabosos.
Cabosos, who was the first of 9 batters to get struck out by Cardenas so far in this one, will be up for a second time. And he's quickly down 0-2. And a foul tip. Double-digit Ks in the 4th inning for Brian Cardenas. This is an unbelievable performance. See how much this continues.
Number 4, Jonathan Rivera.
Foul tip for strike 1. Finally gets some contact, and it gets fouled away.
Foul ball brings us to 0-2.
Off the plate, 1-2.
Track it, Bubba. Track it. You got this, John. Track it.
And a swing and miss for the 11th strikeout.
Number 15, Ryan Martinez.
Watch that ball off the barrel, Ryan. All right, pick him up with 2. Come on, Ryan. You got this, bud.
Whatever you're going on after that.
0-2 is our count.
That one misses, 1-2. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Just missed the plate. 2-2. Cardenas wanted that one. Have another chance to get it.
2-2.
And now that's now the 12th strikeout in 12 batters faced. It keeps getting ridiculous, and I'm still going to keep talking about it because it keeps getting more impressive. End of the top. Tigers back on offense with a 2-0 lead.
Get ahead, here we go.
Westbrook went after that one, 1-2 on the young second baseman.
You got this, John.
Speaking of second baseman, speaking of defense, it has been very boring for the defensive side from Cardenas with his 12 strikeouts in 4 innings and 12 batters.
2-2.
Oh, here we go, John, right here.
But it's a 2-2 count on Westbrook.
Good job.
And he chased it, struck out.
Good job.
Lapka puts it in play to the third baseman. Long throw, good throw. And Lapka retired in 1 pitch. 2 outs, and Beyer up to bat.
Two outs to the Tigers. Back to the top of the Tiger lineup with number 24, Austin Beyer.
Hey, not bad, not bad.
Let's go, Austin.
It's a 1-0 pitch. Hits it high. Right field, a little shallow. Took a while to come down, but that ends the inning. Maps layout was all crap. So when we did it, we had to change
the
it.
guy came in, some older man came in, and he was at the bed. We got a turn off electricity for
was number 9, Jaden Perez. Hit by pitch, he'll take over on first base. That brings up number 12, Rini Peralta.
Monday, and I'm like, okay, as long as you don't say Friday or Saturday, he's like, I'm good. I was like, Monday we're closed, so we're good.
Did he have a blue shirt on?
Yeah.
Did he have keys generally?
Yeah, I think so. Older man.
He's the coordinator. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's like, I had to come talk to you because I know you have a lot of freezers in here. And I was like,
Yeah.
The last batter that Cardenas faced hit him with the pitch and let him go to first. That's the first batter that's reached for the Mavericks all game long. So that streak of 12 batters, 12 strikeouts will end. So far, still all the outs have been recorded by strikeouts. As they try to lay out a bunt. It's 0-2.
0-2's the count. One runner on first.
Hit over toward the shortstop and goes over the head of Byer. It's the first hit given up by Cardenas. Gave up the hit by pitch and then his first hit.
Mavericks with a base hit.
2 runners on.
First and second.
Had a chance to get the force out at second as it went over the head of Byer. And the rudder wasn't about to test that was going to get caught on the line out. So had a chance, but it was dropped by Westbrook. And they'll still try to lay down a bunt. Moreno was on top of it, ready for it. So he'll play low to intend for it. 0-1 pitch, pops straight up. Right behind the third baseman, and Byer's gonna come all the way over to get it. First down of the fourth.
Number 6, Jaden Ortiz for the Mavericks.
Here's Jaden Ortiz. Mavericks showing the source of life here against Cardenas' pitching. With the hit and the contact swing, could at least put it in play. But 1 out in the inning, 1 runner in scoring position, another on first.
Come on, Bry.
Another bunt attempt. And that's down for a foul.
0-2's the count. 1 out. 2 runners on base, first and second.
Swing and miss. Strikeout number 13 for Cardenas.
That brings up number 20, Aaron Valdez.
Ground ball to Byer at short. Quick throw. Makes the play. Retires the side. Here's Cardenas. Gets that one softly. Hits it to second. And that throw is not timed well at all as Cardenas stumbles on his way to first. And we'll get to second. And look at that. Good play. Cardenas swung at the first pitch.
Cardenas with a double.
Mavericks are all over the place. Defensively trying to figure out who's covering where.
Now at the plate, number 7, Coy Mites.
The Mains will be on with another infield error.
Jaden Moreno.
Cardenas again adds to her total of stolen bases. Makes 22.
Goes a runner. The throw is way too late and way too short. So Mutz with no challenge able to get into scoring position.
Langley lays down the bunt, brings in Benavides from third to score a run.
It's a 1-0. Moreno to right field. It'll be caught. Here comes Nathan Garcia. Dives in, scores it. Sack fly by Moreno brings home Garcia. 3-0 Tigers.
Scoring for the Tigers, number 8, Jonathan Garcia. Let's bring you up number 4, Chase Schultz. Tigers with a runner on third.
Says he takes it on the fist, but gets thrown out
Schultz
first.
tried to put down a bunt.
Good play by the Jags. They get one run.
Took a strike.
Starting to pull away with a 6-1 lead at the end of the fourth.
Zero 1. Down the ground to third. They make the play to first. Two outs. Here comes Guevara.
Number 5, Jacob Guevara, batting for the Tigers.
Here's Jacob Guevara. He's one of the 2 Tiger RBIs in this game, along with a stolen base. Shot call against Guevara, 1-1. Here comes a runner, and Mutz on a wild pitch. Comes in to score it. 4-0 Tigers.
Number 15, Landon Moose, scoring for the Tigers.
Wait, did Brian score one? Did Brian score one? I already had.
We're at a full count.
Sorry for that.
3-2.
For the quietness, but it's a 3-2 count. Gotta get everything sorted out on the scoreboard. Puts it in play to the third baseman. Went off his glove. Navarra gets there in time. Yet another error, but the Tigers will keep capitalizing off of it.
Let's go, Emmett.
Number 9, Emmett Nittles, batting for the Tigers.
Good job, Macy.
There's Emmett Nettles, 2 outs, 1 runner on. Power swing, deep to left field, all the way back to the wall, and that's back to it. That'll drop for extra bases. Guevara getting sent around third. He'll come in to score. RBI double by Nettles. 5-0 Tigers.
Jacob Guevara scoring for the Tigers. Tigers now on second. With that double by Nettles.
Here's Nolan Westbrook. 2 outs after the RBI double all the way back to the wall by Emmett Nettles. Tigers have put up 3 in the frame to take a 5-0 lead as Westbrook just gets out of the way of that heater. Pitch way over the head of everybody, and Nettles will get to third. Westbrook just took that one to see if he can get it in the zone. He did. 3 and 1.
3 and 1 is our count.
Now batting for Pearsall, number 7, Michaela Hernandez. 52 outs.
And the very next pitch will walk him. Runners at the corners for the Tigers with 2 outs.
Corners at first and third. Number 11, Leighton Lotka, batting for the Tigers.
The inning.
Here goes the runner. Throw is cut off. Westbrook with a stolen base.
Tigers now with runners on second and third.
Lotka takes the pitch, just snuck in there. 1 and 1, or excuse me, now 0 and 2. The pitch is up, 1 and 2. Up in the air and fouled back.
Foul ball brings us to 2 and 2. 2 outs. 2 runners on base.
Pearsall, the pitching
2 runners in score position.
team, Caitlin Rodriguez, with number 9,
Still on a 1-2 count.
Morales.
Soft grounder to shortstop. Going to be a tough play. And that throw had no chance. And Nettles came in to score. 6-0 Tigers. Infield hit by Lotka.
Jacob Guevara scoring for the Tigers. That brings us up to the top of the lineup, number 24, Austin Byer.
Byer sends this one to left center field. Pretty deep again, but good catch made. And that will end the inning.
B.
Here at the top of the sixth, Tigers lead 6-0.
And like the PA announcer just said, top of the sixth inning. 6-run lead for the Tigers. Nothing on the board for the Mavericks. To try to get some kind of offense. They had a little bit of a spark in the fifth, but it was quickly put away. Unfortunately, Cardenas' no-hit bid ended in the last inning as well. Gave up the only hit he's given up so far. He's got 13 strikeouts through 5 innings. It's a 1-2 pitch. It's foul tip. And a swoosh. Oh, he called a strikeout. Oh, they called a strikeout. See if it hit the ground. Yep, they said they're calling strikeout. Foul tip.
Back to the top of the Maverick lineup, number 7, Jaron Cabrosa. Cabazos, sorry.
The foul tip. Mr. Cardenas' 14th strikeout. He continues his stellar performance. Can't say nothing much about this. I've used every vocabulary word in the book. Tigers still got 6 outs to go to close this one out. We'll look to do it without any major damage. Fastball blows it right by him. 1-1.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Pitch low, 2-1.
Michael Harrell Sr., says Jared Shaw, and TMB Promotions. Team Morona Boxing. Dimar Lumber.
Yeah, he's pushing promotions.
Thank you, sponsors.
3-1.
3-1 is our count.
And he walked him. First walk of the game aside from the hit by pitch earlier. Again, small signs of life for the Mavericks coming up.
Number 4, Jonathan Rivera.
So here's Rivera. Rounds it through the gap at right. That'll be a second hit given up by Cardenas. 2 runners on for Pearsall. Found the open gap in the infield, and Rivera put it right there. Couldn't ask for anything better
Number
there.
15, Ryan Martinez. Mavericks now with runners on first and second.
So here's Martinez. And ball 1. Swing and miss, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners on. Top of the 6th inning. Fouls it 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And there's the 15th strikeout by Cardenas. Incredible numbers.
2 outs to the Mavericks.
2 outs in the 6th.
Runners on first and second. Jaden Perez.
Batting average for the season. And that is her 10th home run of the season as well.
Bottom of the sixth inning, Cardenas to lead us off. 6-0 lead for the Tigers. Cardenas grounds it to first. In play. And Rivera covers the bag. Cardenas grounds out.
Number 7, Coy Mines.
Orlando fighting it out. Still will pull. Orlando came into this game with a 432 batting average.
Mains grounds it a couple times to the second baseman. 3 pitches, 2 outs. Back-to-back ground outs by Cardenas, and Mains brings up Moreno.
Nice fielding by Ava over Fazy for the out.
Number 16, Jaden Moreno.
Go, Jaden.
We had it all night. You got fit. All right, he will miss it again.
One and one.
Nice hit by Caitlin Rodriguez in the shallow center.
Pitch was high. Moreno wanted it all, didn't get it. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Now the 1-2. Now 2 and 2.
2 and 2 is the count.
Strikes out Moreno, ends the 6th. 3 outs to go for the Tigers to seal this one up. Top of the 7th inning. Tigers look for 3 outs here to end this one off. Going back to the first matchup against Pearsall, the Tigers won that one 12-0. So they put up the scores combined. They've got 18-0 between the 2 games in terms of total score.
Number 12, Reedy Peralta.
And Peralta quickly down 0-2.
Sorry, Isabel Morones with the catch. Thank you, Isabel.
And that pitch was high, but it's a strikeout. That's 16 for Cardenas. 2 more outs to go.
Number 2, Easton Martinez.
Well, it was hit high up, but nowhere close to being down for a hit. Latka makes the play, 1 more to go. So, off the record, we were promised by Cardenas to have 18 strikeouts by the end of this game. He's only got 16, 1 out to go. So, unless miraculous 6 runs come in while we're still in, and we go to an extra inning, 18's not happening. So, most we can hope for is 17 at the moment, but it's 1-1. Now it's 1-2. And he got him. That ends the game. Cardenas with 17